Okay, starting a new stream. I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be playing a little 7 Days to Die. Forgot my phone again. So I was planning on playing Portal now that I finished Subnautica, but I had something special planned, and so I'd rather wait until I can do that correctly. So I'm just letting the game load in while we get everyone in. 7 Days to Die. Unfortunately, I hurt my back yesterday, and I'm currently sitting on a pillow, which is why I'm higher in the camera. Um, and that's why I couldn't do the special thing I wanted to do for Portal. So I will be playing Portal probably either tomorrow if my back gets better at some point today, or next week. And so I've got myself a stream world. It's a random gen world, 200% loot, 16 enemies on the Blood Moon. But really, the Blood Moon isn't that big of a problem. Continue. Continue. Where'd that rock go? So I think that might be motion blur. Oops, not audio. Hmm. So the way I figure it, there's going to be times where I'm not going to be able to get another game going, for whatever reason. You know, something's wrong with the way it's presenting, so it doesn't load properly. So the way I figure it is it would really be helpful to have a game I can just, how do we, can't remember how to, so I'm going to use 7 Days to Die as my, I don't have another game. Oh good, nests. Oops. Oh, it needs the hood, not the, because it's a game I know well, it's a game you can do a lot with. And so anytime, you know, another game's not done loading or anything like that, I'll try and hop into this game. Also, I have some special things planned for oh, shoes. So, there's no zombies the first day in the area you spawn, so I'm waiting a little while here. Oh, go to town's right there. This is a nice big flat area. Oh, looks like I'm in between two towns. Perfect. Nah. Oh, you can't see it anyways. It's my arrows. There we go. Oh, I only have 3 stones. Let's get some more stones. Because there's a lot of things you have to do in this game. A lot of exploring to be done, a lot of good quests. And if I can't play for very long, like I might not be able to do today, then it's okay. Alright, so this actually looks like a pretty good place to build a base. There's... I keep losing it. Alright, there's a tower over there, so there's probably a city. It looks like there's another city over in that direction, so I have 2 good places where I can raid for supplies. Shut up, Kaspersky. So my preferred method of... Oops, I don't want that starred. My preferred method of base building is to build a tower. Stone. Because the zombies really don't have good enough pathfinding skills to destroy the towers. Alright. For some reason that's had a half level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Alright, craft the campfire. And hopefully there's a trading post nearby. Because if there is, that's a real easy way to get some real good supplies. Especially with the two towns that close, easy for raiding. You can just raid things that you don't necessarily need, like cooking pots, some of the late game things like certain gun parts sell for a lot. How's my inventory doing? Good. What is that, 7? Okay. Alright, campfire. I'm going to need a lot of wood. How much stone do I have? Okay, good. Now, I don't know if they finished the update in this game that, because the last time I was playing this, and this was a couple months ago, they were working on an update to put, like, Goliaths in, or something like that. Alright. Awesome. Alright, locate trader. Oh, it's close. Ah, it's real close. What time is it? 10:40? Looks like the trader's right on the edge of this city. That's good. Little town house there. I'll go search that as soon as I'm done with the trading post. There's a couple different games I'd wanted to play next. I was thinking of playing Prey, because honestly, I love that game, even though it scares the shit out of me. But there's something wrong with the graphics in Prey, like the way they present is weird. Awesome bullet casings. So in Prey, at least, the graphics load in really strangely. And I can't deal with that. It was too frustrating. It took way too long for things to pop into frame. Oops. Alright, time to steal everything you have in here. Ah. Sometimes they still have functioning stations here. Alright, let's explore this real quickly because I need to get back to build my base. Oh, does this one work? Yes, okay. I honestly wish that sometimes you could just kill the trader and then just take everything. Especially when you're out exploring and you're like, oh, I found another trader. I still can't trade anything with him. Oh, good, I didn't die. Does this work? Found an anvil. That'll save me some iron. Vending machines. Vending machines only really work in PvP. How's it doing, partner?
How about I empty your pockets?
Sure, if you want. Wonder how much the anvil sells for. Oh, only 4. That's funny. So, things are getting cut off on the right side of my screen. Is that showing up? No, it's not. Shit. Oh well. How would you like 1 pressboy cap? For 6. I didn't even
Shit,
notice.
man, I treat you that good and you don't even fucking tip me.
Ah, shut up. It's like, this is the nice thing. If you can get some good, like,
You're getting on my nerves, friend.
some treasure maps and stuff like that. Oh, that's way far away. Dead West. Oh, I went the wrong way. I guess it's not that far. It's probably just on the other side of the city there. Hopefully not in the middle of the city. I forgot to put a bedroll down. This is honestly one of my favorite games. Because you can just build your base however you want, build it as tall as you want. Well, not really. Things do have like build limits and weight limits. Oh, hello. Miss? God, I can hear them smacking on something. Dang it. Dang it. God, I'm missing. Let's see. hear them, but I can't see where they are. Hold still. Ah. Let's see how many times I can miss. A lot, apparently. God, I think my sensitivity is off for some reason. Are you not seeing me, dude? Alright, bye. God, I can still hear him walking around, though. TV. Might actually be worthwhile to just stay here the night. I got plenty of bottles. Oh, nice. What are these, vitamins? Okay. I'm heading in generally the right direction. Probably should have built up the little start to my tower just a little bit taller. Ah, here we go. I think there's something wrong with my monitor. Somebody mentioned that in one of my other streams. Okay, good. Things are still done. That my monitor doesn't have like the right aspect ratio or something like that. Ah, $21. So that's one of the things I'm going to have to look into replacing eventually. I can hear him. Alright, so I've got them all up to the same level. Ah, there you are. Dang it! This is embarrassing. I only have 3 stone. Let's go ahead and get some more stone. Let's see, how am I doing on wood? Good, I still have a lot. Alright. Are you the one walking around? Or is there somebody else? Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, I just wanted to make it a little bit taller. Let's get some more wood. God, I wish I knew what I did to hurt my back so much. Dang it! I think my hands are sweaty. That was close. Alright, good. So I should get this finished just in time for nightfall. As long as I don't run out of wood. I'm hunted? Who's hunting me? Oh, stupid crawler. Alright, awesome. So this might work, but then again it might not. Oh, perfect. These elevated platforms are really the best way to go about exploring. Or base building. How am I doing? Alright, both at 57. Why is so much cut off on the side here? I'll have to take a look at that later. Alright, we've got the base platform built. It's nice and large. It's high up in the air. So I'll fill this in and then probably build a second platform even higher up. So then it can be seen from a good ways away. This is a nice flat area. The last time I played this and tried a similar strategy, it was too slanted. So I couldn't come up with good defenses, but I might be able to do my initial plan here. So we'll see how that works out. Looks like that might be desert or mountains. So I like finding the desert eventually so I can find some yucca fruit and some, what is it called? Science. Some aloe. Because once you find aloe and you start planting that, you can make aloe cream, which you can use to make first aid bandages. Stops bleeding, restores some health. It's really the cheapest and most efficient way to heal yourself, other than food. Now let's see, let's look under the building materials because I think some things can be shot through. Okay, flagstone. Flagstone is the new cobblestone, and it's one of the strongest early game materials. So I'll build my eventual, like, Knight 7 base out of flagstone. Forge. I can't tell if that's just the shadow playing over there, or if there's a zombie. Okay, so this is how they changed up concrete. Rather than having to build certain other things, you just place wet concrete. Interesting. Workbench. Nothing here. See, I don't know if this is really worth the cost to build these. Because, I mean, the zombies are so dumb, they'll just walk onto any old thing. Science. Workbench. Specs. Oh, I'm down to 4 wood. Gosh. Yeah, nothing really worthwhile here. Alright, but let's see. What are my skills? Well, I have 60 total. The points available is cut off. Why is everything not working? I don't want to fiddle with this because every time I do it changes how things appear in OBS. So I'll have to figure that out before the next time I play this game, which will probably not be for a while. Because theoretically I'll get the other thing working. Let's see, arrows are the most important. So usually my method is to just start clearing out the trees and these like large boulders. Get a good spot where I can build my Knight 7 tower. So I think I'll do probably close to where that tall tree is there. So I'll leave that because I want to have plenty of space for zombies to run up. Where's the ladder. Oh, it's over here. Alright, let's see if I can stealthily grab some more, Considering my enormous demonstrated skill with aiming so far, I don't know if I want to risk trying to fight zombies at night. At least I'm getting plenty of eggs. Egg. What is this? Chrysanthemum. Not all the flowers are really that useful to have, but you can make some good teas with them. Like I think chrysanthemum tea is good for dysentery. God, I know they're just waiting for 10 o'clock to come. So at 10 o'clock, for anyone who hasn't played, the zombies get fast, and sometimes they can detect you even through like stones and stuff like that. So it's a real danger to be out at night, even disregarding the fact that you can't see very well. Okay, I think I'm safe. Oh, interesting. Oh, I get what this is for. I bet this creates the same protections that the that was not what I wanted to do. There we go. I bet it gives you the same protections that areas give you in the traders, because you can't break any of the wood around a trader. Okay. So I could scrap the anvil as well, but that would be an enormous waste of time. So I got, oh, chrysanthemum seeds. Interesting. Got actual chrysanthemum, cotton. Got plenty of blueberries. How am I doing on health and food? This is the real slow way to get your food back up. Let's go ahead and craft a storage chest. I'm sinking in my seat. Go ahead and put my chrysanthemum. Whoops. Let's place my bedroll so I spawn here. Alright, and now the spot is on the map. Keep pressing the wrong button. Put my egg. Pine seeds, bullet casings. Ouch. I can't really do anything with my glass jars just yet. Raw iron, lump of coal, nitrate powder, lead, glass. All this stuff here is useful for forging. Duke's casino tokens are the money. Anvil. Plastic is used for some late stage things, but it's kind of one of those things that doesn't have a ton of uses. I'll save it just in case I get dysentery. And so the old cash can also be used as currency with the Duke's Casino tokens. Maple seeds, blue spruce seed. Alright. So night is kind of always the worst part about this game, especially from like a streaming standpoint. It's like, alright, and now all activity slows to a standstill. Alright, let's make some more arrows. And hopefully become a better shot. Alright, let's craft some more wood frames. Okay. Whoops. Just made it so I can get up here. Okay. Not really the best look, but you know what? It works. So I think I'm going to call it a day when the sun comes back up. So then I don't start the next time I play this game just sitting around doing nothing. But then I can hear him, but I can't see him. And then the next time I play, I can just go right into it and start exploring. Probably head to that building since it's kind of on the way to the treasure. Not really interested in grabbing the treasure itself just yet. Let's see, let's make a shovel. I can't make a shovel. It's really important, especially at night, to double check that you're undetected, because when the eye is small and it obviously says undetected, there aren't any zombies around that can hear or see you. So you definitely need a lot of stone to build things out of cobblestone. Flagstone, I guess is what they call it in this game, this update. And so normally what I end up doing when I'm not streaming is I'll just, underneath my base, I'll just tunnel straight down, go down another, 10, 15 feet, and then start digging tunnels underground. Works pretty well. The big problem is it, one, takes a ton of time, and two, is not what I would describe as visually interesting. Because it's literally just like, can I zoom in on this rock? No. But it's like just rock for the entire time. And so it's not really the best thing to do when streaming. Oh, there it is. Alright, I don't know how many skills I have, but I need to increase some things. So I had less than 3 points, or did I have something else limiting me? Alright, so I've got weaponsmithing, gunsmithing, don't care about painting. I don't know how long. Okay. Sexual Tyrannosaurus is a good one. Really helps you run a lot farther. So, if you're first playing this game, you really want to focus on first weaponsmithing, toolsmithing, which gets your stone axe and wooden bow up to 50. So you're doing more damage, you're breaking things down faster, and then hit up the health ones. So Sexual Tyrannosaurus, Health Nut. This one increases your stamina. It makes you run faster. Oh, I guess it just regains your stamina faster. Health Nut increases your maximum wellness, so these two go up. Then the Camel, the Survivor, both affect your food and water. These will mostly level up on their own. The big one to get is Quality Joe, when you can afford it. What is the limit here? Oh, scavenging level 20. Because this increases the quality of the things you find. Treasure hunters, okay, if you're doing a lot of treasure hunting. Armor crafting's a good one. What are some of the requirements here? Oh, no requirements. Then tools and traps. These are basically the story ones. So like workbench, concrete mixing, chemistry station, stillsmithing. These are the things here that allow you to build better and better settlements. Toolsmithing, I already upgraded. Construction tools is, the stone axe, hammer, wrench, things like that. Miner 69 is a good one if you're going to be spending a lot of time underground. And then, of course, your weapons. Archery will level up on its own, but always upgrade weaponsmithing. Okay, I'm down to radiation resistance. And then these things like Pummel Pete, once you get the sledgehammer, ooh, that tears through things. So Pummel Pete and Breaking and Entering are two great things when you get the sledgehammer. But it's arguably the best melee weapon in the game. Gunsmithing, you have to... Oh, these are ammunition things. Okay. But to learn how to make the guns, you have to find books for them, which is why you have to explore cities, or elsewise it's not really that worth it. And then each type of gun, handgun, rifles, shotguns, you can have an additional one that just makes it more brutal. Like the Outlaw, do more damage. Deadshot, more likely to blow off heads. You can also get with the shotgun as well. I can hear him moaning out there somewhere. So you can find more quests in the wild that will give you additional skill points. They're not always worth it. Then the map. The biggest advantage of the map is you can tell how far away something is. 1.3 kilometers. So then you can see, here's the trader, and then here's that tiny house I found. These gray ones are the big boulders, this darker patches. Oh good, the sun's coming up. The darker patches are clay, which are necessary for cobblestone. Whew. Alright, so I think I'm going to go down and try and collect some more wood for the last couple minutes of night. How do I get down from here? Come on, place. There we go. I'm hunted. So I guess I will not do that. Come here. And I'm undetected again. I don't know how that happens. So the concern is that there's more than one down there. Because even at night, you can handle a single zombie. As long as you don't miss every single shot like I've done so far. But the problem is if there's multiple down there, it gets real challenging to land your shots. Where are you? Alright, I guess he decided to leave. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it quit. My back is still bothering me for some reason. And, tomorrow we might play more of this, or depending on how my back's feeling, I might be able to finish the surprise I had for Portal. Alrighty. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I had a time. If I missed less, I'd have a better time. See you tomorrow again at 9 a.m.